of the quotas of casualty this time. But of all the things I lost when I lost hearing was the sound of human animals. How did you come to be human animals? They asked. We were born, I told them. The regulators and the fascists along each perpendicular, with the least time on earth to live, signed off on the old fantasies at press conferences. The editors printed their carnage again, like welcome news. And I was in a ship again, with none of my belongings except my throat. I tell you, I was limbless and talking. I was going to a funeral every day. It was a TV series, and I was human, animal. Call my cell, call me. You will see the pictures. All of them believe in God, all of them. Billionaires exchanged more than 1,000 emails in their conviction. Text me. They charged my credit card with mourning. I was mourning for 4 years already, and the bank said I should boost my financial wellness, be prepared to face high interest rates. But I'm mourning, episodically. The undertaker said I should shut the fuck up. Who would love a corpse? I came into the world as a corpse, and now, who am I fooling about now, anyway? There's famine and phosphorus air, and no water. And if you leave the oil in the ground or in the sea, you will worsen the dirty emissions, and will die today rather than tomorrow. Any war is atrocious, except the one they agree to with the agreement. The gates of hell legislation set out the theory along a long beach where who worries about proportion? There were ghost cities with people. There were the usual suspensions of the rules at the morgues. Your eyes could be wide open. Everyone could be alive there. Everyone could be walking. Everyone could be upright. Talk to Black people. We know. The situation is always devastating, and the armed immortal fence along the borders stretch out into all the seas. This is for the human animals. The new features and the revenues of disappearing, traveling by bombardment, fleeing by oil and gas concessions. No one can defend us. No one did. Some of us are meat like human animals, retrospectively eliminated. I'm too soft on human animals. I know, generally, shouldn't mourn human animals. There was always the silence of the evacuations. 1.1 million people stretched out along the highway. 1.3 Celsius of human sources warming the planet, the human scientists said. What should I accept? And what should I grieve? In the consumer price data limping along, the funds predict that growth will slow to 0.7%. What growth atrophies the mind and the fingertips, signing all the declarations against the human animals? Remember, some of us know this even longer. If we do this in a formalized manner, you may drink the sewage water. The orders of censors documenting the mouths on these subjects. Here's to what I know, and here's to all my fears. And all our hearts at JP Morgan Chase go out to all who are suffering. 13 billion in profit from July to September, the permitted style of mourning. Drenched in cortisol produced by many animals, we left our coffee behind and the clothes in the dryer, measured but only briefly, who could look up for long? The contrails to the genocide tourism, and the politicians embrace and authorize this old wonder of the world, this newest color of the grimmest pink. I've taken this inventory before for all the human animals. Liberal democracy has entirely failed, and failed to even hide its fascisms. This narrow path of language leads me